Hey everyone, Lisa from Groovy Lotus here, and this is Saturday, and it's basically a little past 9:30. So guess what? It is time for my weekly free live streaming yoga sesh called Feel Good in 15. Why do I do this? Because I believe that yoga should be accessible to everyone, and so a free stream for 15 minutes, anyone can do that. And anyone can feel good with yoga in 15. You don't have to be flexible or anything. So let's begin and let's take a note of the time. And let's start today in a really beautiful child's pose. Today's topic is holiday detox, post-holiday detox. So we're going to focus on some different things, some stress areas and also the digestive area. So we're going to start in child's pose. Let's do that, everyone. Bring your ankles together and your knees may be a little bit apart. That's optional. Now, option to put pillows and blankets anywhere for comfort. And inhale. Spread your fingers and just look forward. Inhale. And just exhale and just walk your way down to child's pose. Put your third eye right in between your eyebrows on the mat. And from here, let's take 5 to 10 breaths, just relaxing and letting gravity sink us in and becoming present and grateful and humble. Let's do that. Breathing a little more deeply already, you can feel yourself opening up and relaxing. So good for the digestive system, for the lower back, for the legs. If your shoulders are bothering you, you can always bring your shoulders back like this. You can have your hands down this way. From here, let's inhale and walk ourselves up and come to sitting on our legs if we can. If not, then you can just sit on your butt. And let's just do this. And from here, let's just take some big stretches. Notice how I'm doing a little bit of a back bend, but if that doesn't feel comfortable, then don't do that. If your shoulders are hurting, then you can come up to a cactus. So however you're going to do it, you're going to come up, breathe, and then just come back down, just waking up the legs. Inhaling up. And then just coming back down. Just we're moving different parts of the body. Let's do that again. This time come down, exhale to that child's pose. From here, roll yourself up to a tabletop. And if getting on the floor like this is difficult for you, then you can sit on your butt and do this spinal roll. So cat-cow, we inhale, we sink our belly down, and then we just inhale our head up at the very end. And then we exhale our belly up and our heart out between our backbone and our head down, relaxing. So full breathing here. Cat-cow is a beautiful thing to do to wake up that body and also to get the kinks out. If if anything like that bothers you, then in any seated position that's good for you, including in a chair, you can just have your arms come out to wherever, if you have injuries, wherever it feels good. what you really just want to do is you want to get some little extension here. So even if I had my hands here or here, and then you want to inhale your spine like a bow and arrow and exhale. This is actually part of a Kundalini Kriya with our hands here. So breathing in and out, moving the spine. Very simple. Anyone can do that. Now, when I say something like that, I'm saying anyone approved for exercise to be able to sit and uh, move your spine, inhaling, and then you can inhale and then do these Sufi circles. So again, you're rounding the spine. So these are things you can do in 15 minutes and feel great. Breathing in and letting the heart come out through the chest, and then the heart coming to the back between the bones, and really making any movements that feel good. So, and then of course reversing it. Again, the spine is being moved and rotated. It feels so good. And just coming to stillness and just feeling that sense of stillness really emanate, feeling that root chakra, the sits bones and your bottom, really connecting with your mat, with what represents the earth. And then just if your shoulders are okay, if you inhale, and then exhale one of your arms down, really does not matter which, and then inhale again, that top arm a little bit up. And remember, shoulder problems, we can do this like this. Inhale, because the inhale is coming through your lungs and the stretch is coming through your spine. So, if this works for you, inhale, lengthen, and then exhale will arc. If you have shoulder issues, I urge you to find ways that you can still move your body. There's no need to not do anything because of a shoulder issue. And then, of course, you can, unwrap. Inhale. Let the other arm come down. That's the exhale. Inhale here. And a beautiful arc. And then just really be Goldilocks. I like to say to my students, be Goldilocks. Feel what's just right for you. So, this isn't enough. That's the baby chair. This is Papa Bear. And I just want to be in the middle right there for me. Inhaling both arms up and then a beautiful forward fold. We didn't do much, but it's almost 15 minutes and I feel much better. Staying here. So stay here and leave your head down. I'm going to bring my head up to talk. Just let your whole body surrender to the earth, feeling humility and sense of let go and surrender, and also just a beautiful stretch in the back of your neck. And then roll yourself up. And then let's practice some breathing, putting your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your chest. First, let's just take a deep breath in, any way you want. Let it out any way you want. And then just taking some deeper breaths, inhaling through your belly, great for your belly, for your digestive system as well. Inhale. And really let your belly relax and feel the air coming in through your belly. That beautiful prana. It's much more than air, right? And then continue that inhale through your chest. And just imagine that you're bringing that life-giving prana up and coming around out through your third chakra. You're at the top of your inhale. And then you're going to exhale. And just imagine that energy coming around like an orbiting type of energy. And at the bottom of your exhale, the energy is orbiting that root chakra. And inhale again. You're hearing your inhale, making that audible seashore sound. That's your ujjayi breath, your warrior breath, orbiting the energy, bringing that around. Just imagine that prana, that beautiful prana that not only gives our bodies life, but um, that we use to connect with our spirit. Almost done. So you're breathing, inhale, belly, inhale, chest, coming around. Doing that a few more times, as many times as feels good to you. Then we're going to stand up and bring your feet to a hip width. Lift those toes, really spread them and bring them down. Then lift your heels and walk your heel back without lifting your toes. Just really create spaciousness in your feet and elongation. And then just keep the active feeling in your leg. Make sure that bucket, that pelvis, isn't tipping over either way, right? So even if I stood this way, roll your shoulders up, around, and down. And doing some sun breaths is a great way to begin and end any practice. And especially if you're doing 15 minutes and trying to go to work, inhale, bring your arms up. Remember, if your shoulders are bothering you, you can come to cactus and your arms are up. And then exhale, forward fold, but come out, extend your spine out like you're reaching for someone, and then come down. And you can stay some breaths here. In the morning, I do this all the time, and I let this whole thing open up because I'm so stiff in the morning. Inhale, bend your knees, and just reverse that swan dive and come all the way up. And then pull your energy, the prana, down with your hands and put it into your fourth chakra, your heart. And doing that a bunch of times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Is a beautiful way to open up your body. Inhale, exhale. Come halfway up. Inhale and create an L with your body, and then exhale. It's okay to bend the knees. Bend your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale down to your heart. And then one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to stay here. Put our hands to the ground. Bring our knees down. Come back into child's pose. So put your ankles together, or your toes rather, and then buttocks back, and then come back into child's pose. Couple of breaths here. Then come on up and just come to sitting with your feet out. And then the last thing we're just going to do is inhale. Remember, you can just stay here, or you can inhale by lengthening. And then exhale, forward fold, and see if you can tippy toe your toes. If not, your shin, your ankle. And just stay here for a few breaths. And then inhale, roll up, cross your legs. Sit up tall. And if you're doing your 15-minute thing each day, don't skip this last part. Either laying down, or because it's, you only have 15 minutes, sitting in the original yoga asana, sukhasana, easy pose, and you're lengthening and just bringing your hands maybe open, maybe in a semi-lotus mudra. You bring your fingers together and your thumbs out. or your hands out. There are so many choices. What resonates with you? And then just take a minute, breathing regularly, but just breathing consciously. Last minute of quiet. And then always remember to just, you know, thank yourself, thank the universe, namaste. Maybe end with an om, deep breath in. Om. Namaste. That was 15 minutes to feeling good. Feel good in 15 every Saturday. Check out my YouTube page, Groovy Lotus Yoga. Please like it and subscribe and leave a comment. And thanks a lot.